What's up, internet? It's your boy Collier from fighting Wombat, and I was trying to do a campaign run, but like for my first impressions, but things were not happening just right. So I'm just gonna do a voiceover thing like I did for what was that one game? The one with the fox. I can't remember, but if you've seen it, you know. But for this, I am going to be doing a speed run. So I've already played through this first section like 2 times already, and this is my playthrough of going through the first section of it as fast as I can because I'm already familiar with it. So, as we can obviously see from right here, we hear voices of like no katana. We see some pretty badass action here. Ignore that. I forgot to turn off my achievements or my little notifications from my Xbox, but here we are, Master Chief in his glory, just being the badass that he is, taking down freaking brutes and jackals. Get him with the 2-shot, boom, boom, and then here we are. Now, at this moment, when I first went through it, I was very worried. Got big old Aatrox about to go for the killing blow, but nope, get it with the 1, 2, 3 uppercut. Doesn't do anything and just freaking destroys. He hits the Chief so hard, his chip comes out. And we see him in Aatrox before hitting a Spartan so hard the helmet comes off. Figure him like I make this a Warthog, drags him through like it's nothing, and we all know that the Chief in his armor is a couple of tons heavy. And he's just picking him up like a freaking ragdoll. At this moment, Aatrox was wrong. So that was a very epic opening sequence of, unfortunately, watching the Chief get his butt handed to him by a brute. Now, this right here, I was so confused because it's been a minute since I've seen this scene. I thought they actually completely redesigned the pilot guy. But this is just him younger, or like without the facial features. This is what I remember seeing the pilot do recently from the whole showcase or whatnot. I forgot that he actually was younger. I didn't notice before, but the reason why he does fall because he puts that freaking box on the seat and he loses balance once he closes it because of the box. I completely missed it the first 2 times around until now as I'm reviewing it, seeing it again for the 4th time. This little communicator thing falls off. This video transmitter.
Okay, Daddy's listening. Can you say hi?
I had to sit. Well, I chose to sit through this a couple times and just like watch this sadness. And you can see right there on the bottom, the battery is draining, or that's probably like the time of the video. But I'm just gonna go ahead and say it's the battery.
How about I miss you?
I miss you.
And I love you.
I love you, Daddy.
It still hits me.
And can you say, I can't wait to see you again?
I can't wait to see you again.
I don't have kids, but god dang, man, like that still hits my soul. But then there was this moment. He gets it, but he doesn't get it at first. Until the second time around. He's like, oh, wait a minute. Friendly. I just only wonder, like, what has he been eating to survive? Then boom. That famous... Man. That infamous shot right there. Now my next question is, how the heck did he get the chief in? Like, the door to the freaking cockpit in the freaking back cargo bay or whatever is of course vacuum sealed, but did he just like backed it in and just grabbed him, or he like had him on a crane and just worked it?
Auto shutdown. Triggering survival mode. I'm going to try to overwrite.
In this little thing, like apparently he knows a thing or two about like Mjolnir armor, because he's just going to try to override survival mode just with
I hope you're ready.
whatever that he has here.
Please. Don't die.
There it is, powering up, rebooting, the fastest boot ever. Don't we all wish our computers could boot up that fast?
Yes! We're going home!
And I gotta say, like, the whole transition of like cinematic to like
Welcome back, Chief.
to this right here,
Little power I had into
it's
your
pretty
ship.
smooth and seamless. And what I didn't know before,
I'm seeing
you can move your head around as he's talking, because before I just like sat there and just let him approach me and talk to me, yada yada yada. But since this is a speedrun and I'm aware, I'm just gonna go ahead and like, you know, skip through his whole calibration things. Just gonna have you look up, look down, look left, look right.
Stop down.
The whole introduction to controls. So I'm gonna go ahead and look to the right. I missed the, there we go.
And now left. Your
Oh,
visor
there it
and
is.
motor function seem to be operational. But it looks like there's a problem with the servos in your hands. Try moving it. Stay calm. You've been out there a while.
Chief is always calm. When is he never calm?
I know I saw
Except when he's
something you
hype
took
and
that
kinda,
last
you know,
armor.
kill the Covenant.
Whoa, 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 easy there, big guy. You're not.
Status report.
So I've recorded this like at,
What?
well, I played it on my 4K monitor, but I had it recorded at 1080, so it could be like a smaller file. But dang, like reviewing this back on my computer still looks pretty darn good for freaking 1080 in whatever frames is it, like probably like 60 frames. But man, it just looks great.
We lost.
I would rather watch it on my monitor, but still, it's just amazing. And then this shot right here of the broken Zeta ring.
I don't even know where here is.
It's huge, you know. It may look like it's actually close, but it's actually a whole lot further than you think. Like, you know, the moon. And there goes that.
No, 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 no. Not then. Not again. We need to run.
I need a weapon.
Weapon.
Yeah.
This is all I've got.
It's enough.
Wait, what? What are you gonna do?
Improvise. Close the door.
Just his simple little one-liners. And boop, there it is. All his supplies are out in space. That probably should have been out in space from before. So you can already see like two of two things that was highlighted. Those are the freaking data pads I've already collected from the previous save, but I did a new game as you obviously saw, so I could like do this.
You have one bullet against an entire army. What can you do on your own?
I told you. It's enough.
So I see.
I love the little detail of like when I first saw this whole little scene right here, he was so careful and gentle of with his fellow Marines, well not fellow Marines, but like, you know, his fellow soldiers. Yet with
Buy us some time.
the jackals and the grunts and the brutes, he just like, get off of me, bump into him, whatever, and just bleh. Such respect, such honor.
I don't believe it. You made it.
And now here is my attempt of zooming. I already forgot the best path to get through this whole
Go anywhere while that stasis beam is active.
junk.
Then we shut it down.
So I'm just gonna go zip right over here
All of it.
and try to freaking use the grapple shot, which I already know how to use. Yet that keeps coming up. And here I go. know what? I think I remember this. Yeah. I think I died on this part. I tried to do like a quick little shortcut, but then I get stuck in between the crate. Yep, right here. Here I go. Dead. That's what I get for rushing.
Now what?
And now here's take 2. I probably died like a couple times due to just me rushing and not paying attention because I'm trying to get through it very quickly. But then there's some times where you see me like try to pace a little bit better. Like right now, here, I'm like, alright, gotta be aware of the crate and I gotta jump on the crate. But instead, I just choose to do that. There goes the grunts. Making quick work of them. And I realize that I have to take out a few of these guys first in order to have the door open up right there. Otherwise, the door would never open. Because the reinforcements have to go through that door, and that's when it stays open for me. And then there's this guy. All angry and mad as if like, geez, he just cannot wait to get to the chief. But he's gonna wish that he waited. Boom, down. Do you even have any weapons?
That hologram. It's Atriox.
So I think I'm just looking for like grenades and whatnot.
He was looking for something.
And throughout this run, you'll see me not pick up very many like banished weapons or any other weapons because I favor the UNSC weapons, the human weapons, sidekick, the AR, the BR. Not necessarily the commando because the commando is not really like well, I never picked up the commando in the campaign because like I don't know how I was gonna handle, but I remember how I handled it in multiplayer and it's just like not the best. I do remember I failed on this part due to my rushing tendencies. You'll see here in a bit. Yep, so I hit that thing and it spun around and I walked right into it and then boom, took me out. At first I had no idea what the heck even got me. And now here's me, again, more knowledgeable. I'm gonna take this thing and try to yeet it at one of the freaking jackals. But if my memory serves me right. Okay, never mind, I'll take it back. There's a few times that you will see me try to yeet those things at certain enemies and it just doesn't go as planned. So I got those guys down. Here comes the elevator. Oh, here we go. Watch this. Boom, missed. And I'm over here expecting for the elevator to work, but it doesn't work because I didn't press it all the way. Press and hold. I kind of do miss the whole like press to activate, press to interact with, but now you gotta like press and hold to actually confirm what you need to do or what you want to do.
The banished won already. We could be the only 2 humans left alive out here.
Then there's still hope.
There goes Master Chief with like the biggest sparks of hope ever. And of course I have to double check to make sure there's nothing behind me. I think there's a data log like right there, but I already picked it up in the last save, so there's nothing for me anymore. Collect these grenades, and let's go to town. Make quick work of some grunts. There we go. And now we're just moving on forward. And of course I forget that the thing is actually behind me, so I gotta go back that way. I already passed it. And then that right there, I just remember the super slide technique. Find some goodies. That worked out. And here I am just, you know, taking them out, getting hit from a distance. Switch to the AR. Take him out. There goes the grunt. Gotta get that brute up there. Boom, done. Gotta get the other one. He's done. Nothing here. Alright, cool. Alright, grab that. Pick up some grenades. I'm already full of it, so I just keep on pushing forward. There is a part where I am looking for a skull. I'm just gonna like cut straight to the part where I finally realize where the skull is at, because otherwise this is gonna be like minutes of me figuring out where the skull is. It's not really all that obvious from what I saw. It's in this area. But first, well, I missed a grapple shot. It's upstairs, up here somewhere. So I'm gonna make quick work of these roots. Well, no, not quick work. But you know, some work. Roots, grunts, all of them can get it. These hands are ready to eat for everybody. And of course, I remember that right there is a mess, so I just throw a lot of grenades possible. Throw it there. Don't know how that didn't work, but whatever. Yeet. That worked out. And now this right here is the part where I believe I am looking for the skull. Yeah. So right where I threw that spike grenade is where I forget what side I was on. I think it's like IGN or whatever. But it told me like that's where the skull is at. Like you can see it highlighted, but I didn't see it. So I'm just trying to figure out like, where is it? I realize there's some more enemies, so I just make some work of them. Make sure that it's like completely clear, so we won't have to worry about any other distractions. Grab that just in case. You know it's right to grab it. And now I'm back on the hunt for the skull. So I'm still searching, trying to figure out like where the heck it's at. Because I think initially it was at the end of the catwalk up there, like on the second level, because that's where it actually showed where the little outline of the skull is at. And now I'm just like, you know, walking around, being lost. Yeah, and that little edge right there is where it shows, like where it is a line, that's where it kind of showed where the outline was at, but it's not really there, it's just lined up at the edge of that catwalk. So I'm trying to like compare images and see where the heck that skull is at. Scanning, just searching. I don't see the outline, it's not noticeable. And I'm just like looking up all around, and then I get the idea like, wait a minute, is that it right there? And yes it is. It was right there. Because it was just, you know, in the perfect line of sight of where it would be. And I hop in, and boom, there's the skull. And I'm just, at this moment, just like, oh my goodness gracious. And then boom, achievement, headstrong, heck yeah, let's go. And now that I have an idea of like, how these skulls are going to be hidden, I know what to look for. And here I am just trying to figure out how to get up out of here. The best way to get up out of here was a crouch run, and I can now continue the rest of this mission. I take the long way just to double check for anything that I might have missed. Out the door, get through. Let's get to those holograms. Always double checking for if I have any grenades. And then there's this. What I love the best about this game so far is like, in this little intro part, it shows you of like how vertical their little sandbox worlds, like, you know, semi-linear. No, yeah, it's just a linear section, but like how vertical it is. You could go up and down. There's like no railings and whatnot, like other Halos. But like for like a little room where you have to fight in, you have plenty of room and plenty of bad guys, enemies to take out, and it's just you got this grapple hook shot thing, and you just use that to your disposal to zip around, pull stuff to you, get close to the enemies and whack them in the face. Sometimes it works on enemies, sometimes it doesn't, and then you just gotta figure it out as you play along with the game. But like this little section right here is 343 showcasing like, okay, have fun. That's what I feel like this room is right here.
We have a new problem.
Yes, you do.
We need to get out of here.
I'm working on it.
This guy just wants to go home.
These pelicans nearly on board and the power's still out. Don't let them get me.
Surprise! And I miss. Good job. Landed. Great headshot. Ignore that. Grab another one. So since I'm already familiar with what I need to do. Oh, that one hit. Nice. I didn't realize it before, but I did now. But since I already know what needs to be done, I just pretty much go for like, oh, just clear out the room as quickly as possible. Just try to move on to the next part. There we go. But of course I miss. The grapple shot has a learning curve. I find it like easier to use in multiplayer compared to campaign for some reason, but I figured it out eventually. Bang bang. Pop, pop. And then this is where I learned the hard way that this armored guy takes a little bit more time to take out. And that he jumps around. I was not ready for that. I was like, yo, who are you? I don't remember you earlier. It's because I freaking threw one of the plasma coils like straight up in that area and I got everybody like immediately. Running around. Do I miss or do I? Oh no, I think I get him. Yep, I got him. Right here. Gosh. A little quick tip for y'all. Changing weapons is a whole lot faster than reloading. And if I remember, sometimes the event won't let me do it unless all enemies are gone. But I guess in this case, it still lets me do it, even though there's like a few groups left.
It's locked down. Requires a hack.
Okay. And you can do that?
No.
Nope.
New plan. Scuttle the ship.
You are going to destroy this ship with us in it? I'm going to die here.
There are cooling pipes running towards the main engines.
So?
I'm gonna warm things up.
Now this right here, I remember during the first run that throwing grenades and diffusion coils, it's the best way to freaking blow those things up. But I also remember I ran into some trouble because I think I ran out of ammo or something, or I ran out of grenades. I can't remember what it was.
Did it work? Nothing seemed to happen.
I'm not done yet.
Not there. Have patience.
See them. Brutes. The little things.
Little things. The grunts.
Let them get me, please.
Okay, so like I am getting sloppy because I'm aware that the game is on easy, but because of that, should it allow me to get this sloppy and let my health get that low and still be engaged in combat? So I get myself to a safe place. I try again. Hopefully I can find a fusion coil nearby is what I'm hoping for. And try for that other cooling system piece and blow it up the smithereens. Bang. Oh, and also grenades work too. I don't know if I said that earlier, but then I realized that grenades work just fine too. So I pick up some more grenades, preferably the ones that stick, because that, yep, just like that, it works just fine. And then from here, I gotta destroy, well, eliminate as many
Okay.
of the banishes as I can.
Maybe we'll survive.
How does he know that? Dead. And I think that's... Yep, that was it. Boom. And then we meet a new face.
The Spartan.
I love this guy's voice.
Something better. The Master Chief returns.
He got this deep growly, breathy tone that's just like... I'm sorry.
Demon, the banished, destroy this craft if you must. It matters not. The banished.
His choice of words of communications, like to speak, is
You, wherever you run.
it's pretty cool.
Who is that? Do you know him?
Nope.
Well, he knows you. He knows all about you.
He knows all about you.
Get back here. I don't know how long this ship will hold together.
Now, I remember during like my first playthrough, I was having difficulties during this part because of a certain section that was a little tricky. The little waypoint wouldn't tell me exactly where I needed to go until I went all the way back to the beginning of that section and completed it to where I saw the waypoint go to where it needed to go. Slide. I think I jumped into the grapple thing. Yeah. Nope. Yeah, here we go. Slide. Whee, look how fast it moves. I think these guys get blown up, but they do. Open sesame. Through and then run, and there's that section that I just gotta jump and zip off to the side and go. I landed in a little bit, but that's okay. Then I zip all the way up here and use all my Spartan weight to just break the elevator, but it does nothing because it's just a scripted thing. But just to make it more dramatic, as we can. Alright, so it's this section right here that I was like really confused. These little crates breaking all over the place, and I thought I had to go one way, and then I got lost, and then I was like, oh, I had to go back up these crates. I didn't realize that these crates were already there. These things were not brand new. So here I am just running straight through them, grappling into them, and just trying to get through them as fast as I can. And I do the whole waypoint thing just to double check that I'm getting it right.
What was that? He felt bad. Even the banished seem freed. We are running out of time.
The batteries.
Charging slowly. I don't know. It's gonna be close.
I can't remember if it was this playthrough or another playthrough where I actually... No, I think it was another playthrough. I've missed my jump, but luckily the grapple shot came and clutched and saved me. I don't think it was this playthrough. Nah, I don't think it was this one. I jumped and I tried to land on it. Well, I tried to grapple on it. Missed the grapple. And it was like one of those things where I thought that I would die. Like, well, I'm done for. But no.
I hope this place holds together that long. Charge faster.
And then here's the epic run. Let's keep running. Let's keep running. Let's keep running, running, running. And I think I can grapple around to the door to... Yeah, here we go. And this is like, you know, the cutscene. Not gonna lie, like at this moment, if I was a chief to be like spinning like this in space, I'd be freaking out. Just uncontrolled spinning, non-stop. Like, oh god, oh god, oh god, where am I? What am I doing? Ooh, yeah. At least until like I orientate myself with the rain, then I'll feel a little bit better. And just to be a wee bit nitpicky with the whole physics and science of, like, you know, space and anti-gravity. Take it, leave, the chief should keep spinning with the same momentum and the same speed that you got knocked off the craft out of. But for a cinematic, you know, effect and whatever, he slowed down and stopped. Which is actually very good, because if that were to actually apply,
I'm here.
there would be no Halo Infinite.
Give me a second. I'm coming to get you.
Hats off to this guy to just like
Come back, Chief.
be right atop of Chief and like not clunk him while he's making his approach. And boom, there it is. The first opening sequence of Halo Infinite. Yeah. I had a lot of fun doing this, even though I had to do it like a couple times. Even though it was like tedious as heck and whatnot, it was still pretty fun. Trying to beat my time from the first run. The first run took like about,
Near field perimeter scan.
I think like about an hour because I was just like so busy exploring. This one took like about like maybe like 32 minutes, just about 32 minutes.
The Master Chief lives? Atriox assured us of his death.
Yeah, but you know, Spartans never die. They're just missing in action.
Invigorated.
And I love this guy's attitude. He's like, no, I'm not upset. I'm not sad. I'm just excited because like this is like a new challenge.
Do you question my leadership?
Ooh.
Atriox is vision. Atriox is dead. It is his fault that we are stuck here. The banished will never bow to anyone again.
I was so confused at first.
Not the Covenant. Not the Prophets.
Or the liars. And I was like, what if does that? But now I see that it's this guy. He was cloaked. I'm pretty sure that blade is like freaking hot, like up against his neck.
There. You will have your revenge.
Since I got like about a little over 2 minutes left in this video, I'm gonna go ahead and do my closing remarks. As always, thank you so much for clicking this video and watching my experience, my impressions of playing Halo Infinite, speedrunning through the first session of Halo Infinite. I do want to try to stream this thing. Like, I've tried, but it just was not happening, so I just decided to speedrun it instead. But hopefully I do get the chance to like stream it and play more and like record some more and like, you know, show you my gameplay throughout the times or whatever. But this is pretty much what I got. If you want to find some more videos just like this, or we can find some more Halo videos of the gameplay, of course you can find it right here. I'm finding Wombat's YouTube. If you want to find me hiding in an interweb somewhere, of course the link in the description is going to be there down there below. And that's pretty much it. Thank you for joining, and I will always see you guys on the flip side. And as always as well, stay awesome. This is Collier from Final Wombat signing out.
Plot the waypoint.
And I'm just gonna let you guys see the rest of this cutscene.
Do it.
Wait, what? Are you kidding me? Why would we go down there?
The banished plan to wipe us out. All of us.
And what? You think we can stop them on our own? I told you. We lost. We need help, not heroics.
No. We do our duty. Protect humanity, whatever the cost.
I can't be the only.
Atmosphere. Autopilot disengaging in 5,
We have a new mission, soldier.
4,
What is it? What's down there?
3,
A weapon.
2,
A weapon?
1.
How many guns do you need? What is wrong with you? Remind me to never pick up a Spartan. This is a terrible idea. They're coming. coming for us. All of them.